Hey guys, it's Michelle and Autumn here. We are two Arizona realtors that work in the area west of Phoenix, also known as West Valley. We are going to be doing a map tour today of Prescott. It's a destination away from our Phoenix area. So when it gets hot, you want to know some places that you might be able to go.
Yes, so we drove up to Prescott yesterday and enjoyed the fall weather, and we want to show you how we got there and just so you can explore with the map with us today.
Yeah, so let's get started. That's right. So we get calls from people just like you every day that are thinking about moving here to Arizona. So if that's you and you're thinking about moving in a week, a day, a month, or a year from now, please feel free to reach out and let us know what questions you have. We'd be happy to help. And if there's an area that we don't cover on this channel, please leave a comment or reach out and let us know what area you might want us to cover, and we'd be happy to go check out that area if we're not familiar with it. We're always looking for fun things to do and go on these day trips, and this is the first of our destination series map tour. Yes. So we'd love to hear from you.
Okay, welcome to our map tour of Prescott. This is a destination outside of Phoenix. It's 2 hours away from Phoenix, so when it gets hot here in the summers, we wanted to highlight some places that you can go to get out of that heat.
Yes, and also we got to experience fall yesterday. So some of those people who may just want to go up and actually see a season that we don't normally get here down here in the valley.
Yeah, so that's a great point because, you know, I'm coming from California. We didn't really get a lot of seasons there either, and you're from the Midwest, so you miss those seasons. So
right.
We're going to show you how to get out of heat in the summer, and then also when it gets to be fall and November time, that it's a place where you can go and see some change of colors.
Yes.
So to start with, here we are in the West Valley. This is where Autumn and I are currently. We are in Buckeye, and we would take the 303 here north, get on the 17, take that all the way up here to the 69, which runs here into downtown Prescott. And that's where we started.
And so you can see there is a Prescott National Forest right there. So the change of scenery is so nice when you go up north.
That's right. So here is downtown Prescott. This is where you'll find all of your restaurants and museums. This is where their county courthouse is. If you go check out our other video in our destination series, this is where we started. This is the county courthouse, and this is what's called Whiskey Row. Very famous for where there were some the fights at the OK Corral and that sort of thing. But there's some really neat bars and restaurants and museums all around this area. So it's a great place to go for lunch.
So Prescott kind of still hangs on to that traditional heritage that they have, being like an old cowboy town. So you can see that on Whiskey Row. Actually, when we were walking down Whiskey Row yesterday, we saw people dressed up in
That's right.
pioneer clothes or whatever.
Yes, yeah, we felt out of place. But anyways, it's you know, there's a great park. People are walking their dog. The weather was amazing. The leaves were all changing all around the area. So it's only a 2-hour drive from Phoenix, so you're there in no time, and the freeways are great to get there, and you're driving through a lot of really great nature, so it's a beautiful drive, easy drive. We then went out to Watson Lake. So Prescott has 4 main lakes, and we took you guys out to Watson Lake, which is here, and also Willow Lake is this area here, so those are some great lakes that you can go to. There's also Lynx Lake that has a campground, and also Goldwater Lake. So you can visit any one of those 4 lakes. On Watson Lake, there's bike riding that you can do all around the lake, also hiking around the lake. So I'm going to change this so that we can see the satellite and kind of a biking map deal here. So Watson Lake, you can take canoes out on, boats as long as they are electric motors, kayak, canoe, camp, you can picnic. And as I zoom in here, you can see there is a little trail that goes all the way around, and these are all kind of rocks. They're called the dells, but there are a lot of really cute coves in here that you can take your little kayak in, or paddleboard in. And at the end of here, you'll see this dam. There's actually a waterfall right in here that you can hike around, and a lot of people picnic there. So it's super cute.
That's adorable.
Also, Autumn and I started up this creek a ways, which is called the Dells, but you can get off right here, and there's a great little parking area here that we parked at. So if you go and watch that video, you can park here, and then there's just a little stream that's running here. It's all tree covered, which again, all the leaves were changing, so it was amazing.
Super gorgeous. And I almost fell in the river, so Michelle saved me. So
yes.
That's good.
Super fun. So there's, as you can see, lots of biking, so you can rent bikes up here. Another really fun thing that we didn't mention in the video is you can ATV ride. You can rent an ATV up here, like a side-by-side or Can-Am or a Ranger quads, and you can take a day trip from Prescott out to Jerome, which is right out this way. And you can see there's a little back roads way to go here, so that's a really fun trip to do. And Jerome's a really cute town that you can go and have lunch at. There's lots of museums and art galleries and, you know, chocolate factory.
Oh yeah.
Ice cream.
I think that needs to be one of our other future destinations.
Yeah, so that's a fun side note to do when you go up to Prescott. What else did we do?
So we drove past the Prescott Regional Airport, and we rode up to Talking Rock for lunch.
That's right. So we took the 89 up and went out this way here and ended up at Talking Rock. Talking Rock is one of 3 private golf courses up in Prescott. So you can also golf there, not on the private courses, but there is a golf course back here at right next to the airport. It's called Antelope Hills Golf Course. So this is a public course that you can play.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just outside of actually like Prescott.
That's right.
Town Center. So
come back up here to Talking Rock.
Wonderful lunch yesterday at the Talking Rock Ranch. Beautiful scenery. It overlooks the golf course. You go up there and it feels like you're kind of totally away from the city life. It's kind of like all ranchy. It's amazing. I love it. And there was this cute little general store called Coop's right next door. We had to stop in there and enjoy that little store.
It's like a general store, and people can get their mail there, but it's really cute. And it is open to the public. So while the golf course is private and it is a gated community, you can come up and have lunch there. They have some great chefs. The night that we were there, they had the White House. It was some sort of a competition between White House chefs and the Talking Rock chefs. So
no, it was the Iron Chefs. So whoever is the Iron Chef, they competed against a former White House chef.
Something like that.
It was fun.
They have lots of fun things at Talking Rock Ranch. So if you check out their website, this is something that is open to the public, and it's an amazing community. It's master plan, so it's really fun. And then we even found out here, if you drive out, and this is all part of Talking Rock, all of this, out in this area here, we stumbled upon some fun roping.
We learned to rope.
Yeah, some little cow heads were out here, and they had some, what do you call it? The horseshoes.
The lassos.
So that was super fun. Yeah, they had lassos. There's a place where people can barbecue. So this was kind of a fun little thing that we just went around and explored while we were there. So that was kind of fun. So we left Talking Rock Ranch. We came down Williamson Valley Road here. There's lots of hiking out in this area on Granite Mountain, which is a beautiful place. This is American Ranch. It has a little stream running through it. It's also another great community. But just all the way down Williamson Valley Road, there's all sorts of trail heads that lead here and go out into this Granite Mountain area that's loaded with trails. As you can see, there's lots of recreation areas. So mountain biking, you can rent an e-bike and just explore the area.
So then after we did that, we went and we checked out where the world's oldest rodeo takes place in Prescott. They've been going strong since 1888, I believe.
That's right.
And that's down at the Prescott Fairgrounds.
Yeah, let me zoom in.
And they even had a circus while we were there. So there was a big circus tent and we could hear the music. We didn't go in.
Yes. So here's the fairgrounds, and also that's something that you can keep an eye on as something to do in the summer, because that fair or the rodeo run
it runs the last week of June through the first week of July. So I think it ends the 4th of July. So they have a big celebration.
Got it. And it brings 35,000 visitors every year. So that might be kind of a busy time to go, but also super fun.
It'll get you out of the heat from Phoenix. So I definitely recommend going north in the summer.
Yes, that's super fun. Yeah, so this is a great town. There, as you can see, what Autumn mentioned too, there are lots, this is all forest area here, lots of little lakes, lots of camping, great views up here. So just a beautiful place to visit.
We did talk about the Out of Africa location. That's not far from Prescott. It is about an hour away, but east. But that's kind of fun to take the kids. Safari theme park. That's all I gotta say about that.
Zip line, yeah. So yeah, so this is a great area. This whole area here is just a great destination for the summer. But Prescott is what we're featuring today and where we took you in our other first destination series. But hopefully that helps show you the area of Prescott and a fun place to get out of that heat or go and see those fall colors. We'll see you next time.